I hope you feel a little bit of shame over the acts that you've committed.
Yes,
A Toquerville man convicted in a string of business burglaries across Washington County avoided prison, but only under strict conditions laid out by a district judge. 37-year-old Patrick Wilson appeared before Judge Ryan Christiansen on Tuesday to be sentenced on 6 third-degree felony charges, 5 for burglary and 1 for theft by receiving. The charges stem from 6 separate cases tied to a county-wide crime spree. Wilson was first linked to 2 burglaries in Hurricane and LaVerkin last October. 4 months later, he faced 5 more cases tied to a wave of break-ins and thefts across southern Utah, totaling tens of thousands in losses.
I look at the crimes that you've committed, that you've admitted to, and they're crimes that make our society less safe, less secure, that harm individuals. And you're going to spend a little time trying to undo a little bit of that harm. And you're trying to undo some of the harm in your own life with the treatment that you're undergoing, and I commend you for successfully completing the inpatient treatment at Renaissance Ranch and the work that I know is not easy and is very time-consuming that you're doing in the outpatient program. Okay, I commend you for that. That doesn't undo what you did to citizens in our community in making people feel less safe.
Defense attorney Ron Noyes said Wilson's crimes were driven by substance abuse, but that he voluntarily entered and completed inpatient rehab at Renaissance Ranch. He now attends outpatient treatment and hopes to return to work as an electrician. Here is Stephanie Harmon, the prosecutor on the case.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have had a chance to review the PSI. It is a very favorable offer for Mr. Wilson. He's done a lot of work since he got out of custody on these cases. He racked up quite a few very quickly.
The judge suspended prison time, which could have totaled up to 30 years, but left Wilson with probation, nearly 600 days of jail time held in reserve, and over $3,300 in restitution due now with more pending.
That this is a turning point in your life. 6 cases, all third-degree felonies. I hope this is your wake-up call.
Wilson will now be supervised by adult probation and parole for the next 3 years. If he violates the terms, the suspended sentences could be reinstated. Read the full story by Cody Blowers on stgeorgenews.com. This is Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.